Hey guys, this is Rajaran and today in this video we are going to talk about the legendary commander Aethelflaed. Well, the one and only commander for free to play players. In the legendary tier list, they can max her out very easily. So, how can we get? We can get from the expeditions. You can see in the medal store you can get 3 sculptures daily, and after the 3 sculptures you will get treasure of Queen Warrior. You can see here treasure of Warrior Queen. You can open this box and can get 1 to 5 Aethelflaed sculptures, or randomly you can get any rewards from these boxes, and that's how you can obtain the sculptures of Aethelflaed. Now let's talk about her skills. First skill, deals damage to up to 5 enemies in forward facing fan shaped area, damage factor 800. Wow, that's superb. The AoE generated by this commander is massive. You will get 800 direct damage factor with reducing their attack, defense and health by 30% for the next 2 seconds. The debuffing effect of this commander is superb. Attack will be reduced, defense will be reduced, health will be reduced. What more you want from the commander? So first skill is decent and it's very valuable. The second skill, counter attack damage taken reduction up to 20%, cavalry march speed reduction up to 50%, other unit march speed reduction up to 30%. That's awesome. The speed reduction is there, so the advantage of march speed will be reduced. The enemy troop will have a reduced march speed during the battle. Counterattack damage against your troop is reduced by 20% when actively attacking. When actively attacking, you have a 10% chance to reduce the movement speed of enemy cavalry by 50% and the movement speed of other troops by 30%. Slow effect lasts for 3 seconds. That's superb. The speed will be reduced for 3 seconds and the chances is 10%. That's good. So first two skills you must have maxed out. Either you are free to play player or you are paying to win. Well, I have to say one more thing about that. If you are paying to win, you you are not able to max her skill out in the one day, because you have to obtain her sculptures from the medal stores only. You can't spend your universal golden sculptures for this commander. So as I said, this is the best commander for free to play players. Let's talk about the third skill, synergy. Bonus damage to barbarian up to 35%, experience bonus up to 35%. Well, if I say about the peacekeeping ability of this commander, for free to play player, this is much important in early stages of this commander's talent development, but after developing full talent, after reaching on level 60th, you don't need this effect. The effect of peacekeeping is not too much worthy after reaching on 60th level, because this commander also has leadership and support talent tree. So you can use this skill to max this commander out up to 60th level, but after reaching on 60th level you should use a talent reset and give leadership and support talent. We will discuss about that later. Let's talk about the fourth skill. When this commander leads a rally attack, all armies joining the rally have a 2% higher troop limit. When this commander is leading at least 3 different troop types, their damage is increased 5%. That's awesome, because the rallied army capacity is increased up to 10% and damage bonus of 3 unit types is also increased by 20%. As I previously said, this commander has leadership talent. You can see here, this is the leadership talent, and you are sending 3 types of unit, And if you have given this talent armor to teeth and arm to the teeth, look at this. When army is led by this commander contains 3 or more different unit types, all damage taken is reduced by 1%. When army is led by this commander contains 3 or more different unit types, all damage dealt is increased by 1%. So you are sending 3 type of unit. These 2 talent will give you advantage, and the skill, fourth skill, will give you bonus damage up to 20%. So this is the beneficial thing for the player. You have to send 3 unit types and you will get maximum advantage from this commander. Let's talk about the expertise. New skill, Warrior Queen. Deal an extra 20% damage to enemies who have been slowed. That means this commander have effect on the march speed, cavalry march speed reduction up to 50%, other unit march speed reduction up to 30%, and these troops which have been slowed will have 20% more damage. That's superb. So till now we have discussed about how to obtain this commander, how to get more sculptures from the treasure warrior queen, treasure of warrior queen, and we have discussed about the skills. So as a free to play player, we are not spending money on this commander or on this game, but we have to get maximum advantage from this commander. So what should we do to get maximum advantage from this commander? We should do 2 things. First, her first and second skill should be your priority. 5 5 1 1, that's okay for you, but don't go for 5 1 1 1. That's not good, because her first 2 skills are giving you maximum advantages what you want against environment or against player. So your first 2 skills should be maxed out first. Then you can go 5 5 1 1, that's your priority. If you are going to attack only barbarian, then you can go 5 5 5 then 1. And if you are want to use these effects of rallied army capacity and bonus damage, if you are going to attack a player or kingdom versus kingdom is coming, then you can go for this skill after maxing out first 2 skills. So first 2 skills are crucial. That's how you have to give skills to this commander. And then second thing, if we talk about the talents, in initial stages you have to level up this commander. So peacekeeping should be your priority. You will get quick study, increased experience obtained from defeating barbarian and other neutral units. And second, insight, reduce action point cost. So action point will be consumed less and you will get more experience point by defeating the barbarian. But as you reach on level 50th or on level 60th, if you have maxed the commander out, then you have to reset these talents to give talents from leadership and support, because these 2 things will give you advantage over your enemy, over other castle lords, over other governors in open field combat or in rallying a city. These 2 things will give you maximum advantage from this commander. This is not a commander to hit barbarian. In initial stages we have to level her up so we can use the peacekeeping talent tree, but in later stages where we want maximum advantage from this commander, you have to put leadership and support talent tree only. So we have talked about how to get this commander, about skills, what skill you should give. 5 5 1 1, this is the best thing. And next, if we talk about free to play player, after maxing out her first 2 skill, you shouldn't purchase her sculpture from medal store. Why I am saying so? Because first 2 skills are on maxed level 5 5, then Barbarian, no, we don't want barbarian experience, etc., etc. Then what we want? Rallied army capacity. Okay, that's good. We are getting daily treasure of warrior queen. From there we can get sculpture of Aethelflaed. Look at this. I am getting daily 8 boxes, 8 treasure of the warrior queen. That means in 10 days I will get 80 boxes. So when I open those 80 boxes after 10 days, I will get few sculptures. If suppose I get one sculpture per box, then 80 sculpture will be there in 10 days. So what is the use of buying from the medal store until and unless you have a higher amount of medals in your medal store? If you have 100k 200k, then there is no problem. But as I know, a free to play player don't have such amount of medals in medal store. So when you max out her first two skill, then you shouldn't buy her sculptures from the medal store, because you will get treasure of warrior queen. When you open the treasure of warrior queen, you will get a sculpture. So you have to save your medals to buy starlight sculpture, golden sculptures, like, or certain sculptures of legendary commanders. They will cost you around 2500 medals. So you have to save your medals for that purpose. So that's all about the skills, how to upgrade skills. 5511 is the best suitable skill for your commander. Initially peacekeeping is good, and then leadership and support. So let's talk about the talents. What talent you should give in your initial stage? If you are constant hitter, if you want maximum march speed, then you should go up to Thorbirds, because it will give you 9% of march speed. Troop will march faster on the map. You can hit more barbarian on the farther locations. But if you want maximum advantage of this commander, then you should limit your talents up to here: quick study and insight. So it will cost around 10 talent points only. 10 talent points in the peacekeeping section. Then you have to go for support talent tree up to rejuvenate. Instantly restore 50 rage whenever skill is used. As you max that rejuvenate talent, it will give you 150 rage whenever a skill is used. So 10 talent in the peacekeeping section. Then hasty departure, burning blood, up to rejuvenate. You can give elixir and loose formation. It will give you reduced skill damage taken, and elixir will give you enhanced healing effect received by troops by 3% and up to 9%. This is the talent you should give her in the initial stage of game. But after maxing her out, what you have to do? You have to use this commander, because this is the best commander for free to play player. So what a free to play player can expect from the talent of this Aethelflaed commander? You can expect barbarian hitting. So from peacekeeping, you can give up to quick study only, increase experience point, so you can max out your secondary commander in terms of level. So it will cost around 3, 3, 6 and 1, 7 talent points in the peacekeeping section in later stage of game when you are hitting barbarians. 7 talent points in peacekeeping section. Then in support section, you have to go up to rejuvenate by hasty departure and burning blood. It will cost you around 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 15, 16, 18. 18 talent points in support section. And as you are hitting the barbarian, you should have enhanced healing effect 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 9 points from here. So around 28 talent points in support section you have to give this commander. So this will give you a bonus in rage restoration and bonus against skill damage taken and skills using by this commander. After doing this, you have around 36 or 39, I am weak at my maths, you will have around 39 talent points. So rest of the 39 points you have to give in the leadership talent tree. First of all, fresh recruits, because it will give you troop capacity bonus. Then healing herbs, enhance healing effect received by troop 3%. Then you can go up to hidden wrath and strategic prowess. After using a skill, increase troop defense by 5% for 2 seconds. So you can go for this talent tree, or you can have this close formation. When the army led by this commander has been reduced by 50%, increase attack by 3%. In my preference, if I have only 39 points, I'll go up to healing herbs in the right side, and on the left side I will give fresh recruits, then steel soul, and then close formation. This would be my priority, because you have troops, mixed troops, and when this troop has been reduced to 50% strength, increase the attack by 3%. If I have maxed out this talent, then it will give me 12% of attack advantage. And as I have mixed troop, it doesn't matter the attacker is Saladin or attacker is Cao, whatever the commander has, cavalry, archer, I don't have to worry about, because I have mixed troop and I have bonus in attack as my troop has been reduced to 50%. So this will be the preference by me. This is the talent tree for barbarian and for later stages. If you are going to attack a governor, or you are going to hit on the enemy in open field, then you shouldn't have talents in peacekeeping section, because it is not worthy. You have in support talent tree 28 points. That's cool, that's necessary to generate rage, to reduce skill damage taken. But the rest of the points, around 44 or 46 points, you should have given in the leadership talent tree. Because look at this: armored to the teeth, armed to the teeth, and close formation, and strategic prowess. These are the four things which is very important to attack an enemy in open field. And if you have managed some talent points and given the talent points name of the king, then when you are going to attack enemies or any governor's city, it will give you a massive damage advantage, because it will give you 5% increased attack of rallied army. And this commander has rallied army capacity bonus with bonus damage up to 20%. So your rally will be a massive damaging rally, and you will have an upper hand in the battle. So we have discussed all about the skills and talents of this commander. Now, how to use this commander? This is a peacekeeping commander. In initial stage, you can use this commander as primary commander, or you can use as a secondary commander to level her up with Lohar, because Lohar will give you additional 70% experience bonus. So you can get your commander maxed out very easily and very quickly. But after maxing out, or in expedition mode, you can use this commander as primarily if you have given this commander talents of leadership, or you can use this commander as secondary. This commander is pretty good as secondary commander too. You can see in the expedition, if we are going to defend our city, let's defend our city having this commander as secondary commander. What happens if I have Aethelflaed as secondary commander? Well, as this is a free to play player's guide, so I'll be using a commander which is not from the legendary tier list. Let's select Sun Tzu. As I don't have Sun Tzu maxed out, he is 4, 4, 4 and 3. That's pretty weak commander. But let's see what a weak commander can do. Let's have a defense setup with this commander, Sun Tzu as primary and Aethelflaed as secondary. Both commander are good and they will generate AoE. Let's see, 7 troops are there. Now look at this, what a decent damage. That's massive. My god. Wow. So you can see, I don't have maxed out Sun Tzu, I don't have tier 5, but I have Aethelflaed as secondary commander, which is giving decent damage. I have Sun Tzu as garrison, who has garrison talent tree and skill talent tree. I have not given point to Sun Tzu in skill talent tree, I suppose to give him in the section of skills, but I preferred giving him in garrison. I will reset this commander soon, but look at this. Aethelflaed as secondary commander is good enough. Look at the damage. So this is the commander you can use as primary commander in hitting barbarian, in hitting other governors, or on the map, as it can reduce the march speed. And this commander is also helpful in defending your city in a swarm attack. Here we are facing a swarm attack in the expedition mode, and we are using Aethelflaed as a secondary commander, and you can see Aethelflaed doing her job very effectively and very decently. Look at this. My god. The damage is decent. The damage is awesome. Our Aethelflaed has only 5-5 skills. She's not 5-5-1-1. But if we have 5-5-1-1, the 1-1 will not work because we are not attacking any barbarian, and we have not launched an rally attack. So 5-5 is good enough to defend your city. 1-1 is not relevant for that purpose. You can see we are winning the defense. As in my previous video, you have seen the defense by Charles Martel and Richard I. They are good enough, but look at that. From the epic tier list, Sun Tzu, and from the legendary tier list, Aethelflaed are good enough to defend your city against a swarm attack, especially in the expedition mode. A fool can attack you in the swarm attack mode. On the normally battleground, nobody will swarm you if you have a good decent power and number of troops in your city. So don't be afraid of the swarm attack. But this is an example. You can use this commander as secondary commander if you don't have any secondary commander in a good state or a good skill. You don't have any secondary commander with good skill built, so you can use this commander. So we are winning the defense here. 8, now 10 incomings are there, but our Aethelflaed and Sun Tzu both don't have maxed out skill, but still doing their job decently, pretty good, and giving us a result what we want. Look at this. We are winning. Yep, we are winning. So we have won the defense. What more you want? That's the effect of Aethelflaed as secondary commander. So guys, that's all for now. You should use this commander as your barbarian hitter commander, and in later stage against player versus player, this is the best commander for free to play players. So guys, if you found this information helpful, do subscribe my channel, like the video. Hope you enjoy this video. See you soon. Happy gaming.